Whoa, hey. They're kind of thick. Welcome back to I Review, the series where I review things. And today you definitely saw the title and you definitely saw that it's going to be thick. Very thick. But I'm sure many of you don't know what thick water is, so I'm just going to explain basically what this beautiful, amazing thing is that so many people get to enjoy every day. So thick water is mostly produced by this company called THICC. And THICC is just amazing. They not only give you amazing thick water and regular water flavor, but they also have a huge variety of flavors. This is a small representation of each one. But not only that, they also have a thickness scale. On today's thickness scale, we only have levels 2 and 3. I'm not sure how much higher it goes. The universe has so much thick. It could probably go infinitely high. But our level 2 thick, also known as nectar consistency, is slightly less thick. Might go down the throat a little bit easier. But it's still pretty thick. And then our other thickness, level 3 thick, is also known as honey consistency. So, consistency of honey, quite thick, but also very tasty, I'm sure. So I'm really excited for this. Let's get into some I Review thick. Alright, so let's just first get into the different flavors that we have here. Alright, so here is our full collection of thick, okay? So we've got our honey consistency thickness over here, and our nectar consistency over here. We've got 2 flavors of regular water, and then on the nectar consistency side, we've got decaffeinated coffee, because caffeine is the drug of Satan, and we've got, I believe this is orange juice. Yes, orange juice flavor on the on the nectar consistency. Excuse me. And then on honey consistency, we've got cranberry juice. If it's anything like Sprite Cranberry, then I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And then, of course, maximum thick, we've got apple juice. So this is our full collection of thickness. Alright, so now that you know the flavors, the whole collection of amazing thickness we have, let's get into the review. So this rating is going to go 1 through 5 apples, per usual. Nothing different on that side. But also, Mike and I are going to be deciding how accurate that thickness rating is. Like, is it really level 2 thick? Or is it more of a level 1.5 thick? You know, you feel me? So the thickness scale will decide that just through pouring it and decide, you know, how thick it really feels. So let's first start out with the first thick water, which is just thickened water flavor, regular, should have no taste, and the nectar consistency. So this is only level 2 thick, supposedly. Let's see how accurate that is. God, this is the best feeling, when you just crack open a bottle of thick. That smells pretty gross. It smells like a pool locker room. Never judge a thick by its smell, but by its thickness. So let's just get a quick... Oh, that's thick. That's thick. I'll get close-ups of each one later, but you know, that was freaking thick, man. That was very thick. You know, feeling it, sort of, you know, mixing it around like that. You know, it's got a nectar consistency. I'll give it that. On the accuracy rating, that is a yes for accuracy, a thumbs up for accuracy for me. Mike, what about you? Yeah, totally agrees with me. I don't think you can disagree with its thickness. This is undeniably thick, you know? So let's get first taste of thick water. Nectar consistency, no flavor. You know, it's not that the taste is horrible, to be honest. Yeah, it's not the taste. Let me get that right. It's the thickness, okay? It just, the way it seeps past your tongue and engulfs your throat and then goes down, I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes like nothing, like water. Some people say water has a flavor. Sort of agree with that, sort of not. But this literally tastes like nothing. Like, this tastes like if you were to gather air in a cup and make it thick. This is what this is. It's empty. It tastes empty, but it's freaking thick, okay? Like, that was pretty gross. I'll give that 1.5 out of 5 on the taste scale. So, yeah, definitely not great at all. Alright, so now that we've tried our first nectar consistency thickened water, let's get into our second one, which is coffee. And I'm sure this is going to be great because it's just going to be, like, I don't think you guys understand, but thickness really adds something. On all my other eye reviews, I've been missing something. I know. They haven't been as good because there's always a scale I'm missing, and that's the thickness scale. Thickness is so key to having something be above and beyond your expectations, you know? If it's thick, it's just so amazing. So let's see if this really lives up to its level 2 thickness. I'd give that a halfway thumbs. I think it actually looked a little bit less thick than the water, than just a regular water flavored level 2 thick. If you just like look at those in comparison, sort of. This one seems to be a little bit lighter and also a little bit, more runny, which I don't really like in my thickness. Not runny, thick. Does not smell as bad as the other one. The other ones smell just like it made my nose gain depression, Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, your senses can give your mind sad feelings. That's exactly what that smell is. Actually, like, I'd give it a 2.1 out of 5, apples. Its taste is 100% worse in every single way. It has no flavor. It's like black coffee, but like watered down. So it has no flavor at all, no depth to it. But I think the less thickness actually helped because it went down faster. So I had to suffer through it a lot less. So in the end, definitely a higher score. Yeah, it's slightly better, but certainly still not good. 2.1. 2.1. How you, Mike? You got 1.5. Really? He's harsh on this coffee. Its flavor is just so empty. So the last of the mildly thick nectar level is orange juice. I'm excited for this one. How is sweetness going to be with thick? Thick is important, but also, how sweet are they? How sweet, how thick? Actually smells good. Like, that smells like some Tropicana, just good old orange juice. Let's see the thickness scale on this one. Mike, you ready? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one seems, I'll give it another, like, halfway. It's sort of like halfway thumbs. Mike? Well, it's not thick. It's like thick. Feel me? So yeah, thumbs like that, sideways for thickness. Smell so much better than those two. Like, those filled me with depression. This one starting to get some happiness going in my brain again. Actually, that's actually pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. I'll give that a 4.5 out of 5. It's good, you know? It's definitely not a drink. It's the way it just goes down your throat. I keep on coming back to this. Just, it's not a drink, you know? You don't swallow this. You don't slurp this. You don't go. It doesn't have that same emptiness as the other ones. Like, certainly it's not as rich as real orange juice, but it's like, it's got flavor. We're back with some more THICC, and we finished all of the nectar consistency, so let's just put those over there. And for this one, I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to start with the flavored ones, and then go to the water. So my first one is THICC apple juice, and it's, you know, it looks like apple juice. It looks like just some nice, regular old apple juice that you get in your lunchbox for, you know, kindergarten. It smells unsatisfying, you know? It's like, it taunts you with a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of that crispy apple flavor, but it doesn't get all the way. Oh, that's thick. Oh. So I'll give that thumbs up, accurate with the level 3 thickness. Mike, what do you think? I don't think you could say that it's not level 3 thick. This truly is thick. God. It's so thick. But it's definitely not as bad as coffee. Coffee was disgusting. It's doable. You know, 3 out of 5, yeah. It's sort of the bare minimum of what I would drink, of what I would put into my mouth, you know? It's just like, it's not excelling in any way. It's sort of a disappointment, you know? It's like, this is the golden child, and this is just the disappointment. Like, he's just always there. You know, he'll come in to your graduation, and, you know, you'll say hi to him, probably forget his name, but, you know, he'll be there. That's what this tastes like. Alright, let's get into the next THICC water, which is Cranberry. Alright, so, yet again, honey thickness, and as I said before, you know, if this is anything like Sprite Cranberry, I'm in, you know, I'm down, you know, it's got everything. It's thick, you know, it's cranberry. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty freaking thick. Yeah, that's thick. That's good! Woo. That's actually good. That's I'll give that straight up. Like thick water wise, that's a 5. That's 5 apples out of 5. Like this is actually good. Sour, sweet, amazing, thick. Just everything you could want in a drink, really. It's certainly drinkable. It's certainly, you know, pretty good. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So, Mike, you know, you want to taste of this one? And what do you think? What do you think? Only a 4. It's a little secret, but Mike's jealous. He's not very thick. So we've climbed the wall of THICC, and we've gotten to the top. You know, this is the last one, the final obstacle thing to finished. But this is the last one, and then I have to say my farewell to thickness. You know, it's hard to do this, but popping out my last THICC, it's. Wait. This is thick, like thick. Oh my God. Oh my god, it's I'd actually have to give this my first thumb down. I wanted level 3 thick, you know. Past level 3, it's a little bit too much, and this is pushing the level 3 boundaries a little. 4, maybe even 5 thick. You know, this is. I'm a little bit intimidated. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, I'm pretty thick, but, geez, you know, like. Let's get into the final thick. A lot of, you know, non-comforting things are similar to what this feels like, and you know, I'm drinking it. Oh, it's not that bad, like, actually, like, putting it in your mouth, but, like, when you have to do the action of swallowing it, it's like, it's bad. There's no describing this. So, this, I will give a 1 out of 5 apples. This is not natural. Nobody should have ever made this. It's thick water. It describes each one of these. You know, the first 2 were definitely horrible, but the last 3 all sort of came back. They got a little comeback. This guy, still, you're such a disappointment. You know, you could have been so great, but you're so bad. You know, we all struggle to find ourselves. We all struggle to really discover who we are, and one of the best ways to do that is to find thick. And today, I found thick, and I drank thick, I ate thick, and now I am thick.